Hello everyone, welcome back to the Ritual Flow. For today's reading, we're doing a you and them reading for the sign of Gemini. So if you are a Gemini sun, moon, rising, or any other placement you're feeling called to take a look at, then these messages are for you. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what does not. And don't try to force anything to fit if it's not matching your situation and what you feel intuitively. This is a timeless reading as well, so whenever you're seeing it is the right time for you to receive it. And this sort of reading splits the energy into two separate categories. I'll be speaking about this being your energy on this side, this being the other person, but we are just reading energy here. So if you feel you resonate with the other side more, feel free to reverse roles as necessary. So on this side, Gemini, you are coming through as the damsel archetype. I'll read the light and shadow attributes and we'll see what comes through in the energy. So the light archetype, light attribute of the archetype is understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. Shadow attributes, waiting for a knight to provide for you, seduction by romantic illusion. Okay, so what's coming through on this Gemini? It's like there is this shadow energy of this desire for a provider. And like to be in this position of susceptibility to like seduction by that type of energy. There's this anxiety here because there's an understanding within you of the importance to rely on yourself, to not be in that energy of waiting or desiring or relying on someone to save you. There's this higher desire for a more balanced and healthy sort of partnership, like not giving yourself fully or like placing yourself sort of at the mercy or at the whims of another person. I don't know. It's this interesting dichotomy here of like wanting someone who is capable of being this like knight in shining armor energy and like being this provider energy, but like also being in a place where that doesn't feel necessary or required, or feeling like feeling any sort of like desperation for that. It's like you're wanting like being exposed to this sort of like seductive night energy. It creates this anxiety because it feels like if you succumb to that sort of energy, that you may lose the inspiration and motivation to create a scenario where you can rely on yourself. Because like the ideal scenario here, it feels like for you, is to have the capability to provide for yourself while also having the opportunity to be cared for in that way by someone else. And very interesting, and probably not coincidentally, This other person's energy is coming through very much like that. Their archetype is the hero or heroine. The light attribute is passion for a journey of personal empowerment. Shadow attribute is escapism and a false sense of heroism. So this person feels this energy, and it's also your perception of this person's energy to like see them and see themselves as this hero or heroine, which is like it's having a similar energy to this like knight in shining armor coming in. And this is someone who has the capability to provide, like in a financial sense, like resource wise, asset wise. And there's also this second chakra card that came out with this. So this is also bringing in this energy of like emotional provision, like this very caring and nurturing attitude, and also like providing in like an intimate and like sexual way. So it feels like it's like empowering to this person to some degree to be able to play this role of provider. And this honestly doesn't feel like someone who would impede upon your ability to that would want to like put you at like the mercy of I don't know, like what is that phrase, like it's like this isn't someone who would want to like hold that status like over your head and basically like put you in a position of like owing them. But it feels like it's a fine line that person could go either way depending on your behavior. That like if you give in and like let this person be that like seductive knight and just like submit to that sort of energy, this person could take on that quality of like being out of balance in their ego and like having expectations of you like fitting that role and maintaining that role. But this person also has the capability, if you step up and can do that for yourself, then it's more of just this like act of nurturing, act of kindness and generosity, and being in a more pure sort of heroic energy when it comes to you. And that's sort of where this anxiety stems from. Like that's within you, that's internalized by you, because it's something that you know and you understand about the possibility of this dynamic, and you know that you hold the key. And it's almost this sort of fear and worry about succumbing to your shadow instead of taking that higher timeline, taking that higher perspective where this opportunity and connection is concerned. Okay, let's look at some tarot. We'll get a little more detail about what's going on with you and what's going on with them, and then we'll look at the energy shared between the two of you. Yeah, so you're in this energy of like you want to be successful and prosperous and like vibrant on your own, like of your own accord. You don't want your radiance to be filtered through and dependent on another person's creation. Ooh. Like you want to be able to rely on your own creative energy. So you're taking like action of expansion and progress, like preparation for your own future where this is concerned. Like not losing sight of your own personal goals within this connection. Because it's like this feels like the type of energy of someone like coming to say that like they can provide for you, that like you don't have to work anymore, you don't have to do this, you don't have to do that, that like they'll take care of it. But there's this part of you that like that's where this underlying fear and anxiety is. Like it's coming back out. There's this mental conflict surrounding like what this person is willing to offer and what you feel you need to offer yourself. So it's like you feel on your own this desire like not to take advantage of what this person has to offer. It's like a situation like in what I said before, like if this person is presenting like, oh, you don't have to work, you don't have to do this, like I'll just take care of everything. Your experience is like coming from the attitude of like, yeah, I don't have to work, I don't have to do X, Y, and Z, but I want to because it's important to me. It means something to me. It's important to like my health and well-being. So in taking that attitude, that's what's going to be best for you in this higher timeline. And you're challenged right now because it feels like the two of you may not be on the same page when it comes to communication about this, but that aside, you know, that could be resolved through making your desires and your stance clear. But also, like this Three of Wands in the action space here, it feels like you're in the stage of like preparation, of seeing the beginning, but you like haven't seen the results. Like you're not in this position of being able to rely on yourself in the way that you would ideally desire. Something about that, whatever that means to you, whatever that looks like for you, you're just in this position of not seeing the results yet, not seeing the movement and progress toward the future you want to create in quite the way you would like to see it. And that causes this conflict. But there is this determination to sort of like overcome this and win at all costs. You're like in this place of needing to feel persistent towards like doing what feels right for you, rather than just like giving in and giving up in the face of this like opportunity of what this person has to offer. This person sees you as like a wish come true. They have a lot of hope, a lot of faith in a positive outcome in this connection. That's interesting. There's something that they're hiding, though. There's some sort of information, some sort of knowledge that they have been keeping to themselves that they're needing to reveal. It's like, and like they want to come forward and reveal it, but it's very challenging to them. Something about the communication of their feelings toward you in particular, maybe that's why the second chakra is here. It's like this person has a lot to provide, but like the financial, the material resources come to the forefront. It's like that's what this person thinks of first, and like the emotional aspect is secondary. It's more undeveloped in this person. And so that's something that they struggle with. They're a little more immature when it comes to expression of their feelings. Like they find it difficult to say what they want to say. Something about the level of vulnerability that it brings, like the untangible aspect of it. This person feels more comfortable with like 3D tangible material aspects in general. But this person does want to pursue this situation with you. It's like you're in this energy of like not being sure if it's the right thing, if you're going to like betray yourself in some way by like accepting what this person has to offer. But it feels like this person hasn't actually made a clear offer yet because of their like struggle with communication. Let's see what's going on in the shared energy between you. Okay. So you both are feeling this sort of like stabilizing aspect in this connection. You both feel this draw toward committing to this connection in a more like long-lasting, permanent way. Like the energy, like your experience of one another's energy is something that makes you both feel free and happy. It feels celebratory. And that's because karma is here in the action spot. It's like you're both being like divinely guided toward a higher timeline within this connection. And moving toward it. It feels slow though. Like it's been building up like a long time coming in some way. But that things are coming close. Wow. Things are coming close to like coming together and having this sort of victory. Yeah, like this fresh new beginning that is very real and like anchored in reality. So maybe you and this person haven't had like a real life connection yet, but there is a little bit of struggle with like there's a test of faith here to be passed for both of you in acting toward your intuitive pull, your divine guidance, like towards making this commitment to this connection. For you, it's like there's some unsurety. It's like you have to trust yourself enough to enter into this space and believe in yourself and your ability not to like betray yourself and and go forward and do the things that you want to do, even if you're like in a position where you don't have to, where it's not like necessary to do the work that you want to do. It's just because of your own desire and personal aspiration. Like, you need to trust yourself enough to know that whatever you want to do means enough to you, that you're not going to like let it fall by the wayside because it's not required. It doesn't have like the pressure of necessity for like your livelihood, basically. And this person, their test of faith is coming in more along the lines of like emotional vulnerability and being able to express their true desires and feelings, because this person has a lot of them. Like, they're very heavily oriented toward you, and you may not even, because of their like reticence and challenge in speaking about their feelings, you may not even know just how much this person desires this commitment to you. And there is this very positive outcome here for this connection. 2222. 2222. Yes, 4 2s on the clock as I was saying that. Like, you can both be very successful in this connection. This person having the opportunity to provide and safely express their feelings, and you having this opportunity to be provided for both by someone who is very caring and also by yourself. Because like something about this person's energy, it's almost like they would like encourage you to do what it is you want to do. But like, you know, like, but not being in a place of requiring it, pretty much. Okay, let's see what comes out in the oracle. To the sea. Yeah, it feels like some hermit energy, like you're reflecting on your own priorities. You may be feeling isolated, like this person in this boat. It almost feels like being in that energy of desiring rescue, and this person's like face appearing out of the ether, like letting you know that they're there. That's interesting. 2 came out for this person, deep knowing and observer. Yeah, this person has like connected to their intuition, to their spiritual guidance. It's like they've also been like watching you, like finding out like how to approach, how to make this expression of their feelings, to make this conversation like easier for them. They've been watching you because it's like they know, they have this knowing that like you're the person for them. And it's like, you know that too, but you're a little like unsure about the situation, about like if this person can be everything that you need. Like if this person, okay, there's a situation. It's like you need to know that this person could and would rescue you. Emphasis on would, that they care enough to be willing to be in that role. But it's like you're still in that energy that like you don't want to, like you want to know that they care enough, but like for it not to be necessary. Like you want to be able to like orient your own boat as well, rather than like have them at the helm to like be at their mercy. But like this person has been like eyeing you for a while, and like they know that they want you, they want this, that you're the person for them. And they're sort of like figuring out how to approach. They're watching here and now. Being present is important for both of you. Like, yeah, there's this pull towards the future and it's calling, but there's some like fears surrounding what's happened for you both in the past. And there's this door open, like peace with this situation, like letting go of the anxiety, letting go of like the fear of vulnerability for them. There's this door open. It's reminding me of the peace card. I don't even remember what it looks like, but that was coming through. They're like the peace is found in the present, like not worrying about the past, not worrying about the future, just being present and doing what feels most aligned in that present moment, like in a continuous succession. Breathing. Pranayama, like breathing practices, can help us center back in to the present moment. And that's important advice for you. Like if you find yourself like drifting to the what ifs and the like has-beens, as soon as you find yourself doing that, take deep breaths and return back to the present moment and let that go. Things will unfold naturally as they should. Yeah, like some sort of action is going to be taken to elevate this connection, to find community and happiness with each other, like both sides being able to be happy with the way things progress, with the dynamic that becomes established between the two of you. It's like there's worry on your side and perhaps theirs that like whatever dynamic takes place will like benefit one party more than the other, rather than being a nice balance. But what they're saying is that like those fears and concerns coming from each of you are like your own shadows, are your own personal concerns, that they're not reflective of the higher possibility that's present within this connection. That for both of you, this can be what you each need it to be in a very healthy way. But there's some element of like getting out of your own way, letting some of those boundaries come down and being open to the possibility, and it like sort of receiving and accepting the breadth of possibility within each present moment as this progresses. And it will. It will. Okay, so if this reading resonated, give it a like, comment down below, share it with someone, subscribe if you have not already done so. Thank you for letting me read for you. I hope this has been helpful and given you some needed insight about your situation. If you are interested in a personal reading with me, you can see how to arrange that below. And I will see you later. Take care, Gemini.